This is 9 Tango Charlie 02. We have a few callers here on this frequency. 9 Tango Charlie 02, Newfoundland, Canada. CB Radio, VideoGate.
Hello, 902 Newfoundland, Canada. 902 Newfoundland, Canada. Operator Warren, 341 Virginia.
Hello, Warren in 341 Virginia. Thank you for getting back to Tango Charlie 02.
Tango Charlie 02, sounding good into Lynchburg, Virginia. Lynchburg, Virginia, and the name is Warren, Whiskey, Alpha, Romeo, Romeo, Echo, November, and I'm getting a 5 to 7 over S9 on your signal report.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for that. The personal here is Andy, Alpha, November, Delta, Yankee, and we're currently rolling a VideoGate here for CB Radio VideoGate, and I'll be uploading this VideoGate to YouTube once we conclude with our conversation.
Roger 4, Roger 4. I watch your VideoGates all the time, and I have spoken to you on YouTube before. Yeah.
Roger, I believe you just recently made a post. Yeah, I recognize the number for sure.
Roger, yes, I spoke to you on YouTube probably 3 or 4 nights ago.
Roger, Warren. Well, I appreciate you making the comment and making contact. Did I subscribe to your channel? That's the one good question to ask right now, because I do get a lot of people anonymously watching videos, but not too many comments.
Oh, I commented. I do not have a YouTube channel myself. I currently do not have one. But I do watch yours and Kate's and England and several others all the time.
Okay, Roger, Warren. I'm not exactly sure how YouTube works, but anybody that makes a comment on my video, per se, like you, it shows up as a, I guess you could say, a dormant YouTube channel. So what I usually do is I click on the name and to check to see if there's any activity on the YouTube channel. And sometimes I find there's no videos at all uploaded to the YouTube channel, but you know, there may be some information. It shows where you when you first signed up to YouTube, and sometimes it shows videos that you may have watched or playlists or something, and then other times there may be 1 or 2 videos. But most of the people, like you say, that don't realize they have a YouTube, they do have a YouTube, it's just not active.
Roger 4, now I understand how it works. Yes, my station is a President Lincoln 2 with a KL203 amplifier. Tobacco Field ground plane 044, working this little bitty ground plane.
Roger, Warren. Yeah, that Lincoln radio is a decent radio. I see a lot of people are buying them now. What did you say was your antenna? I didn't get that, sorry.
The antenna is a Stereo Golf Papa Echo 27 5/8 wave ground plane.
Okay, Roger. Yeah, when you mentioned the Papa Tango there, there's a new antenna that's out. It's a 4-section antenna that's identical, I guess, to the Antron 99, but it's called a PT99. I shouldn't say identical, but it's the same makeup, I guess. But it's in 4 6-foot lengths, and I thought that's what you had mentioned.
Roger, yes, that's the Procom PT99. I had one years ago, but a strong wind snapped the top section.
Roger, so they do work well, you just they don't have to stand up very well to wind, I guess, or probably not as good as your new antenna.
Roger. Yeah, believe it or not, the new Antron 99 by Solicon, they must have changed it, and it's a lot better than the Solicon 99s from about 20 years ago.
Okay, Roger. Now, my own personal experience with the newer Solarcon, and it's not my own personal experience, is a friend of mine a few years ago. He bought a new Solarcon Antron 99, took it out of the box, then he installed it, put it on his mast, and put it up, and then he started getting high SWRs. So he took it down and he returned it to the factory, and they replaced it. And when his other antenna came in, he had the same problem. The antenna seemed to work well, but it was a really high SWR on it.
That's odd, because my Antron had a 1.2 to 1. I had an Antron many years ago, and I had a 50-foot coax and never really had an issue with the SWR being high.
Yeah, absolutely. Now I have an older type Antron 99 which I'm using. It's probably over 20 years old, but I have never put it up high in the air, so it's never really had any wind damage. It's still working fine as far as I know. I've never done any treatment to it, never coated it with a UV coating or put any clear coat on it to protect it. So I don't know how well it's holding up, but SWR is standard and holding, so that is a very good sign, I guess, that it's doing okay. But yeah, I'm kind of weary about buying new antennas now.
QSL. Yeah, the new fiberglasses are pretty good, and then the aluminum 5/8 wave ground planes seem to be doing very well.
Roger that. Yeah, there's so much out there now. I've noticed online, and I have a friend of mine in the United States that recommends a couple of good base antennas, and usually they have ground planes on them, and fiberglass or aluminum. But yeah, it's certainly nice to know that there's a good variety of antennas out there now.
QSL. I have a friend that's got a Mako V5/8, about 70 foot up in the air, and he does very well with his RCI 2995.
I certainly would imagine. Yeah, at 70 foot, your antennas, it's very efficient. I'm told that an antenna should be about 30 feet in the air, around that, especially for DX. So mine is only at 15 feet at the base, but doing okay. And I guess it's a compromise. If I put it up, it means I have to use guy wires, and I'm still going to be concerned about the wind damage.
Roger 4. Yes, where I live, I'm 10 miles north of the city of Lynchburg in Amherst County, and where my KTH is, it's pretty high up, and it's very windy, and yes, guide wires are very well needed.
Roger. I've been wanting to get a tapered tower, something that would be self-standing, basically. If I could find one 30 feet, or even 20 feet, or 25, and put a mast on it, I think I'd be happy with that. I think my antenna would survive at that. We don't get a lot of bad winds, but like I say, I've never had damage at 15 feet. But I say another 15 feet probably wouldn't hurt if you had a good, solid base tower, and your mast, was good and solid, and it was just the antenna that was whipping. Yes, roger that. So long as your mast is rigid, because what happens if you have too long of a mast and it's not guyed, you get too much whip action from the mast itself, and that's where the antenna at the top gets way too much whip action. Okay, Warren, my apologies. I think we may have lost condition for the moment. So I'm going to roll on this video now, my friend, and get it up to YouTube. And we look forward to hearing from you again. This is 9 Tango Charlie 02, Newfoundland, Canada. We're clear with the 341 in Virginia. Warren, I'll leave you to the last over, or I'll shut the video off.
Alright, Newfoundland, Canada. Very nice to finally make a contact with you on the radio here. Like I said, I watch your videos every day when you post them up, and I'm looking forward to seeing our QSL on YouTube.
Roger, Warren. Thanks for getting back. Okay, we're off to upload this video, my friend. Happy DXing.